World Jewish Relief is a UK charity that's been saving Jewish lives since 1933. We helped rescue over 65,000 Jews from Europe before World War II, including almost 10,000 vulnerable children who travelled on the Kindertransport to Britain's shores, as well as 730 child survivors from concentration camps. A whole generation grew up safely here. And today we're committed to helping every generation escape poverty and prejudice wherever they live. Our focus is on the former Soviet Union, where many of the world's poorest Jewish communities struggle to feed their families. We're helping the unemployed and disabled to find work and a place in society so they can support themselves and the next generation. Putting a roof over their heads and warm food on the tables of the older generation is also an essential part of the work we do, helping them to live out their lives with dignity, free from loneliness and persecution. And when international disasters strike, we're there to offer immediate assistance to those within and beyond the Jewish community, as well as providing long-term solutions to help them rebuild for future generations.
Hi, I'm Kai Hopkins, Head of Humanitarian Programs at World Jewish Relief. I'm here at the Polish-Ukrainian border, where we've come to oversee some of our humanitarian work, supporting Ukrainians who are leaving, who are arriving into Poland and in Krakow, not far away. At the border here, there are queues, endless queues of Polish support, supplies, waiting to cross the border just ahead of me here into the country, bringing food, medicine, some of which has been provided by World Jewish Relief and our generous supporters. And it's really great to see the support from the Polish and the international community here. People have been sleeping in their cars for 24 hours waiting to cross the border, and it's just opening up now and they're about to pass through. Thanks for all of those who have supported us, and we'll continue to share what we can from inside Poland. Thank you.
The Jewish values we were all brought up with are behind all the work we do. With your support, we can continue to save lives by changing lives for good.
I had a brain tumour when I was younger, which was successfully removed. It was a ependymoma when I was 2, and after radiotherapy I'd been in remission, so managed 14.5 years until a few months ago I started thinking that I was falling over more and became a bit clumsy, so I went to see my consultant at the Christie Hospital. Neurologically I was fine, but he sent me for a precautionary scan. That scan unfortunately showed that I had a brain tumour which was reaching out towards my brainstem. So they've taken the majority of it out using surgery at the Salford Hospital. 99% removed. However, unfortunately some of the cells have spread to the brainstem and that can't be removed surgically, so now I'm awaiting treatment for that.
What's happened with brain tumours is that they've been left behind. If you look at what we've done in other areas where we've had progress, so for example breast cancer and leukemia, funding has gone into that area, progress has been made, more funding has gone in because people can see the progress being made. So there's sort of a snowball effect. And what's happened with brain tumours is that initial money hasn't gone in, so the progress hasn't been there, the snowball effect hasn't happened, and we've been left behind. Brain tumour patients have been left behind.
At the time I was 19 years old and everything was just normal, and then one day I just found out I had a brain tumour. I'm working with Brain Tumour Research, trying to raise awareness that there is hope to anyone that has just been diagnosed with a brain tumour, but also there is still so much more that needs to be done in terms of research into brain tumours so that more people can end up like me and survive their diagnosis.
I really want to find a cure for this so I can live a happy life. I'm 17 and my life is a lot shorter than everyone else's. No one should have to go through this.
People can't support a cause unless they know it exists. And what we want to do at Brain Tumours is make the hat as synonymous with brain tumour research as the red nose is with comic relief. So the more people know about what's going on, the more people know that we need to fund research into brain tumours, the more people who are wearing hats on Wear a Hat Day, the more people will support us and the closer we'll get to getting a cure for brain tumours.
Sophia was kind of missing milestones at about 6 months. We then did proper investigations and got a diagnosis that she had a chromosome duplication. It was very much a stark diagnosis, and then it was left to us to go and fathom how to deal with that, so what kind of support services we might need, and just try and work through it ourselves.
No one could give us answers. We were kind of lost and didn't know what any of it meant.
Oh no, I know what it means.
Sophia's at the very severe end of the spectrum. She's non-verbal, so if she's got a tummy ache, you feel helpless, that you can't figure out what's wrong.
Sophia can't walk, she can't sit on her own, she can't crawl. She needs help for all physical activities.
She sometimes smiles, but a lot of the time she's a bit annoyed. It's quite hard to watch her scream and shout and stuff.
It doesn't stop day or night. But with 2 other children as well, you can't do that without help from outside. We approached Norwood when she was about 1. It felt like we'd finally found a place that understood. Straight away, Sophia was having some play therapy sessions, which was invaluable.
Time for your drink.
Chloe has had her ups and downs. She's needed support as well. And Norwood have been really helpful in that because she went to a siblings group.
It's a great place to share all of your thoughts and feelings with other people because they're going to understand it and you can make friends and stuff.
It feels like Norwood is there for every member of the family, not just for Sophia.
Norwood has been there for us and has provided different types of support for every stage in Sophia's development and in our development as a family. From my perspective, probably the most useful one has been the parenting sessions.
I worked very closely with Lauren and Daniel on a one-to-one basis, discussing what struggles they were going through at the time or what support they needed.
I think life without Norwood would be infinitely more difficult. It would be a big struggle.
When I think of Sophia as a young adult and where she might get her support from, the only place I think of is Norwood.
There's a marked difference between what we can do naturally as parents and what we're seeing the Norwood carers and staff do. We've seen the passion, the dedication of the staff in all areas, and it's that comfort of knowing that we have somewhere to turn, whatever the challenges might be.